Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. In the previous episode, we created the super awesome XP farm. Oh look, I just hit 60 levels. Oh, so cool. I'll do a very quick overview of this farm. It's a cobblestone generator that creates infested stone that when placed breaks and drops silverfish, and the silverfish get punched, which then drop these nuggets of experience and goes into a disenchanter that goes into this tank. And in today's video, we need to go ahead and sort out our food situation. So I've designed a really beautiful greenhouse. You saw the thumbnail. It's really pretty, right? And inside the greenhouse, we are going to go ahead and place every single type of farm that you can build inside the create mod. So let's get into the video. So even though I've got this beautiful veggie patch right here in front of this windmill, it's not auto farming. So at this point in time, I have to manually go and pick all of the vegetables that I want and replant and grow them as they go. And that's not cool. We can automate all of this stuff. I mean, why do we need to manually do this? There's better ways. There's a much better way. So we're going to go ahead and use create. I'm going to show you a modification on the farm to show you how to harvest melons and pumpkins. So I'm going to run the time lapse of the build and then we can jump inside and make the farm. So enjoy the time lapse. We're ready to explore. I've already decorated some items. I've added a couple of things. So let's go and explore this beautiful greenhouse. And there she is. Oh, she's so beautiful. So I've added some trees. I've added some beautiful lush greenery. So this is a desert. Oh, hi, Mr. Creeper. Please don't come here. I like my building. You just stay there. So I like the trees. I've added some greenery, some lush. It's almost like since we built this greenhouse, it's like a whole lot of this desert has come back to life. And this is all just so beautifully lush and green. Maybe there's a lot of sprinklers in here. This tree is awesome. So I built this entire tree. This, I block by block placed it. So I kind of did the oak leaves there for like older leaves that are dying. And then birch stays green even in a desert. And then this is the azalea over here, which looks like newer green leaves, like they're fresher and they're busy growing. And I added some dark oak just to give it some dimension. So maybe this is old wood and this is new wood. I don't know. Like, it just makes it interesting. And then the glowberries just give it so much life. But we need to trim these guys down. So there is a way you can snip it with the shears so that it can stop growing so long. So we might have to just do that. Alright, so this is farm number 1. So what's going to happen is I'm going to take my shaders off just so everything runs a bit smoother. This is farm number 1. It works with a bearing and it's just going to be a circular farm that goes around and around and around. I'm sure you're all very familiar with this farm. This is a very familiar farm. I've got everything in here. So what happens, we've got water wheel at the bottom. Obviously, water with a water wheel with a mechanical bearing on top of that. Then we've got andesite casing or any block that you want. So any block that you want to place here, you need to obviously understand that we need to have a barrel or some sort of inventory block that has to go there. And then this is the mechanical harvester that's just going to go round and round and harvest everything. We've got the portable storage interface that's going to connect at the end. It's going to go into a chute and it's going to be storing the food right here. So it has to be storing the food in a straight line. So one of these straight lines is where it's going to go. So this is the only open section. And I think it's fine because we can collect it here. I will be filling this up with other farms in the future. So watch the space. Okay, and then on this side, so I'll get to this. And then on this side is another format for a farm. So this is a really, really cool format. So the sprinklers over here, this is a sprinkler, will water a 2x2 block area. So 2 that way, 2 and 2 that way underneath it. And then you'd obviously just have to count out that you have enough sprinklers for your whole area. And all it does is it just feeds from a water source. So this is an infinite water source. And then I've got the water wheels just spinning over there. That's connecting to the cog with a pump, pumping everything up. So I'm going to show you how to build this whole contraption over there. So that's why I've left this one open for you. And the sprinklers will just run. I've got the water so you can see it. It looks so cool. And then, okay, so before we show you how it works, look how cool it is. So this is the switch. Here we go. And it just runs. So it's just dropping off some food. And there we go. But how is it moving? I don't understand. Okay, so I'm going to turn this off now for a sec. So the way that it's moving is, I think it's going to come back. And it's going to lock into place. There we go. Okay, so the way that it's moving is actually using this a cart assembler and just normal powered rails that just go all the way down. So regular powered rails going up and down here. The cart assembly with obviously a mine cart. And this is where the power comes from. So this is powering underneath here. Let's go back over here. I've got a barrel to show you. So this is how this whole setup is in basically just a picture format for you. So we've got the portable interface, which is that section over there. We've got the barrel because we need a storage. I can harvest and store everything. You got the minecart assembler. This is the controller rail. So this is what that thing is powered to. So when we power this thing, a unidirectional powered rail with variable speed controlled by the signal strength supplied to it. So because we're giving it full signal strength because it's a lever, it's powering that block and it's sending the cart on its way. And then obviously powered rails. And this is where this farm over here is going to have the addition that I mentioned in the intro. That's going to be different to this. So we're going to have, you can get out the way. We're going to have the melon and pumpkins growing on this side. So we all know that melon and pumpkins do not grow onto stone. They'll only grow onto dirt. So we don't have to worry about them popping on this side. They'll only grow in this block over here. So we need to make sure that when we place everything, that we put the drill. Let's just pop this down here. So this is all going off one by one. Here we go. We put the drill here. So this drill is going to go in this lane only. So we're not going to have anything here because that's where the stems are going to be for the melon and pumpkins. This drill is going to go all the way down to here. Going to go all the way back, and it's actually going to harvest the melon pumpkins, store it in its inventory, and offload it in the interface, just like this one. And that is the very quick explanation of how these farms work. So if you want to see the farm being built, then just stick around. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to build that one first. Oh, let's just talk about this. So this this is a little bit of a sneaky. So this is a preview for next week's episode. This is a botany pot. So what it does is it can grow flowers. It can also grow vegetables and stuff. But I like this. I think this is more this is creating movement in the world. It's very pretty. And what it does is, because this contains a hopper, and it will auto harvest the flowers. So this is going to be my little dye farm. So I'm going to have to go ahead and make a couple more. I only made 4, I think. So yeah, I've got 3 over here. So this is red. So I'm going to do it according to the colors in the Minecraft in the inventory thing. So it's going to be brown, red, orange, yellow, lime green, dark green. I understand that lime green is a sea pickle. I don't know if we can grow sea pickles, and I need to find some in the world somewhere. And then we can see if it can grow a sea pickle. I'm going to try and grow everything I can. The only color I will not have will be the color that lives here, which will be black. I don't know how I'm going to get my hands on a wither rose. I mean, those things are, you have to like get a wither, and that's dangerous. I don't think so. Okay, so I have no idea what I'm going to do for black. There is a river nearby. I think there is a river over here. There's a river. There are rivers all along here. So, I mean, this is a river. So, I can get squid. I mean, that's not a problem. I don't know. Anyway, this is my color palette. At what point do you think I'll need black? I don't think I'll need it anytime soon. Okay, so let's go ahead and build this side of the farm. So, this is the flower farm. Is going to be in this section. I want to make that really cool botany table. There's a botanist workbench. I don't know if you can see that, but it's really cute. It's got flowers and pots, and I really want to build a couple of those and put them over here. I think it's going to make this whole area come to life. It will be so cool. Okay, we're going to start with this side first. So on this side here, I've already got the water wheel in here. So I'll just go to free cam. The water wheel's already turning, so I don't need to show you how to place water wheels. I'm sure you know by now. I have a waterlogged stairs right here, and that is to get to the mechanical berry. So we're going to start with this. I'm going to just take everything out of here. Then I have it in my inventory ready to go. And all we do is we place this guy on top. And in order to get it to work, we should just place an andesite casing, or again, whichever block you want. Right click with the bearing with an empty hand to attach the structure you build in front of it. Now, it's a good idea to take note which side is the turning side, so that you put the harvesters on the correct side. So when we stop this thing, so we know that it's going this way, so it's going clockwise at the moment. So when we close it all up and we put our harvesters down, we're going to put the mechanical harvesters in front of it this way, so that when it turns, the harvesters will actually go in the correct direction. Because if you don't do that, you're going to sit with the egg on your face. It's going to happen. Okay, so the last one is, I just want to do this to attach this guy, because he's not going to attach to an interface. So we're going to put the barrel over here. And I have one of those dudes over there. The storage interface coming out this way. And then the receiving one, let's just use the barrel as a temporary block. The receiving one's going to be on this way. So we always need to maintain one block space between each of the faces, so they can kissy nicely. We could put an extra barrel, it doesn't matter. This barrel should be enough for a trip around. And then we need to put the harvesters in. There we go. So this is how the whole item will look. And all we need to do is just make sure everything is glued. So I'm going to go from this square over here all the way to this item. So just be careful that you don't go down at any point, because if you glue sand, the machine won't work. So if you glue any of the dirt in place, the machine won't actually turn, and then it gets stuck and you think, why is my machine not going? And there we go. This is the first round of the machine, so it's going perfectly fine. So this is up to you if you want to make this, I don't know, say for example, a layer of stone or a layer of brick or wood or whatever it is, because only when you stop it again will it place these blocks again, will it break these blocks. So it's up to you if you feel that you're missing farmland by having this as, you know, just regular dirt and not hydrated farmland. It's up to you. It's up to you what you feel like you're going to be losing. And let's just go ahead and do the rest of the thing. So we can either have the chute go down the back, but I'm just going to be simple, have a hopper. There we go. Hopper feeds into barrel. Easy. Done. Okay, the berry that it harvested over there will be in the barrel now. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and fill this up with some farmland items. Okay, let's just harvest some of these things over here. Harvest some carrots. We've got melons and pumpkins. Melons. Some wheat. And there we go. Okay, so let's take all of this over to the new farm. Okay, wait for the farm to reach its end. Okay, there we go. And then we can stop the farm. And in this farm, I'm going to go ahead and plant cabbage, tomatoes, some wheat. There we go. There's some more cabbage. Cabbage, tomatoes, wheat. Oh, we got some corn. I wonder if corn will work. Oh, let's give it a try. And it appears that I have one onion. Just one. Just one onion. I definitely need more than that, but let's go for it. So we're going to plant everything in rows, Because if we plant everything in rows, they grow more efficiently. Cabbage. I don't think that cabbage will be harvested, but that's fine. Okay, I'm going to put it over here and here. I do want them to get harvested, but I don't know if the mechanical harvester will get it because it's so tall. Let's just do it here on the side. So these will definitely be harvested over here. Okay, let's carry on with this. So we've got wheat, tomatoes, cabbage. Wheat? Tomatoes. And the one onion. Okay, so everything is planted up over here. I am going to see how this farm produces for now. Maybe this will be my onion row if I do need onion. Maybe as our onion seeds get more and more and more, we can go ahead and we can add an onion row. But for now, this is how the farm is set up. So let's just hop over to that side and set up the other one. Okay, so before we get going with this farm, let's just clear up over here. Alright, so we need to go ahead and add the sprinkler and the water system. So when we hoe, that the ground actually gets hydrated. Okay, so on this side of the farm, I've added all of the components that we need. So an infinite water source powered by a water wheel. For the cogwheel that powers the mechanical pump that pumps up the water into this line and sprays it using sprinklers. So very easy to set up. This is basically what we're going to be replicating, but just on this side. I could have had this line go all the way over, but I want to show you how the farm works, and no better way to do it nicely than to show you how. Okay, so this is where the pump is going to be. So the pump is going to get water from the source over here, and we need to make sure that we have enough water for it to pump from. So this will be a water source over here, and this will be a water source over there. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now we have an infinite water source. We're going to put this over here, so that's just going to have its movement there. The cog's going to go on top, and it's going to be sucking up the water. So now we can see the water is going to go through just like that. And we can go ahead and add the sprinklers underneath. And there we go. Look, it's sprinkling! I love having this open. You can actually see how it's mechanically moving through, getting pumped and everything. Very beautiful. All right, so this row we've decided we're going to be putting rice in here. Okay, there we go. I need to get some water. See, I have rice growing here at the moment, but I've only got 3 of them, and I really do want more. So I think moving them over to the farm will be much better. This is where the rice is going to go. I suppose we didn't really need the sprinkler system if the water was going to be here. I could have just hydrated all of this. But I like the sprinkling look. It's so cute. And it looks like our infinite water source has definitely turned not so infinite. Here we go. Water's going to go back up. Here we go. Okay, now we can go ahead and hoe all of this. So this doesn't need to be hoed. So this one can go back to normal ground. This one will get hoed. Oh, did you hear that? So that noise is from my backpack. During a live stream that we had on Wednesday, I went ahead and I upgraded my backpack to a gold backpack, and I got a feeding upgrade. Oh, I'm so happy because I just kept forgetting to eat. So with this feeding upgrade, you go ahead and you say, these are what you're allowed to eat. So we can go ahead and we can keep crops and stuff in our inventory. It won't get affected, and we'll only eat what we've assigned it to eat. So now it will automatically feed me every single time my hunger gets low. If you were there on the live stream, you know how often my health kept running low. And I'm so used to a backpack feeding me that I keep forgetting to feed myself. So this is definitely a must-have in a modded world. Okay, let's get back to this. This needs to just be normal. Be normal. Thank you. Okay, there we go. So this is how this is going to grow. And we've got, I have a few of the items that we might need. Just a few of them. I suppose we can plant them while we're here. It's not going to make a difference. Okay, so the rice will be in this spot. I don't have a lot of it. It's literally the first time I'm growing it. Oh, does it need dirt and not... Oh, look at this. Learning something new. Does it only need dirt? It needs dirt, not sand. Okay, I'm going to have to dig all of that out. I will do that off camera. I'm not going to bore you guys with this information. All right, and then seeds. I do believe that this is only like 15 long or something. So let's just take that out. There we go. We got 4 of those and 12 of those. I would like it to be like a 50-50 spread, but it's fine if it isn't. How cool would it be if we could alternate? Okay, pumpkin, melon, pumpkin, melon, pumpkin, melon, pumpkin. That's not pumpkin, that's melon. Oh, goodness me. Okay, and then I did that last. So we're going to just skip. And that one. Alright, cool. So then when we get more pumpkin seeds, we can go ahead and fill in the rest. And then strawberry and wheat. So, or oats, sorry. So this is strawberries. Yes, I thought I missed one. And then these are oat seeds. So oats is part of the bakery stuff. So this is Let's Do Bakery. So these are the Let's Do Bakery items. So we can make a whole lot of breads and cereals and whatever it is. And this one we can make jam. So that's very cool. Oh, look at you. You're really growing. That's so cool. And what I love about these strawberries is when they start getting a bit bigger, they got little flowers on the sides. It's so cute. Okay, I have officially obsessed enough about this stuff. All right, let's put this farm together. So I've already explained how the farm works. Have I? Yes, I have. All right. So underneath here, we're going to basically go ahead and replicate the same thing going across this way. It's going to connect to all of this. Should I break this down and show you how it works? Because at the end of the day, once you've placed this item, so the cart assembler can only be placed on rails, first of all. Then you can put the cart in underneath. And the best advice I can give you is you need to click on this and you need to say lock rotation. If you do not lock rotation, it will always face forward when it's in motion, meaning it will go forward this way. When it gets to the end of the row, it will turn and then come back, which is fine, I suppose, if we're doing these 2 farms, but it looks really weird. Actually, I wonder what that looks like. Now that we've got the other farms, let's see what it looks like. Always face forward motion. No, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do lock rotation. No. And this has been on and it's been collecting stuff. So I had all of these seeds. I could have just used there, but I didn't think of it. Oh, I went all the way there. It's fine. But this is what I'm most excited for, is this drill over here. So let's go ahead and add everything. And we need the kissies. So all of that stuff underneath is done. We're going to add the interface. So I'm going to just mirror this farm. So we've got one of those. Then we had the barrel. So let's make the barrel face that way because that's how it's facing there. Then we've got the interface. And a kissy. Okay, so we're just going to have the kissy here. Just like that. Because this is clearly narrow. Oh, it's narrow because of that. Okay, I remember. I get it. And then this is going to harvest. That's going to harvest there. And it's going to harvest that way. Alright, cool. That's it. That's how it's going to work. Oh, and I need to tell you one thing. Underneath here, this is always going to be open because of the way that this is going to connect. Okay, so I used a shaft on that side. So if the machine moves forward, you'd actually see that there's a shaft over here. So this whole section is open, it's not ideal, but it has to be open like this because this is where it connects. Otherwise, this whole row would have been open and doesn't look so nice. So this just connects to the portable storage interface. Is I connected the shaft that basically connects this whole thing that's connected to here. So it's going to just be the same thing. Portable storage interface that's going to connect straight down, and we can have any items that we want at the bottom there. So we can keep it all with those things. You can literally have anything you want. You can use any blocks at the bottom here. These will never be seen, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so we need to glue up. Let's just break that so we don't glue that in by accident. Alright, so these are the items that we're going to be gluing together. So we've got that up to here. That includes these 3 with the drill, and then obviously all of these items in the front. So the top part is glued. Let's just break through so we can see. We need to connect the storage interface to the bottom here. So this item is glued together, and then these get glued all the way over onto that item over there. And that's it. The farm is technically glued up. Just another thing to please note, when you do a redstone link, always shift click so this little aerial comes up. So this little dish, you see there's no dish. There's a dish. So I'm shifting and I'm clicking on it. That makes this the receiver. So when you click on this one at the top, it basically sends the signal to this one, which is the receiver. I want to double check lock rotation is on. Lock rotation is on. Okay, let's run the farm. Yeah, it's just offloading some items. And there we go. It's done. Isn't that cool? Okay, so we need to have the other storage interface connected on this side. So again, we just need to have a gap. So this one we can't close, unfortunately. And this is the storage interface that's going to connect to here. So we can break that down. Just make sure that we have a shaft. We can have a chute going from here into here, which I don't have on me right now. And there we go. So we're going to have the chute connected to the storage interface. That's going to connect over to this barrel. There we go. We got some strawberry seeds coming in already. Isn't that cool? So this obviously isn't the most ideal storage solution over here. The reason that I've got this, it's temporary until I get the storage figured out in this world and where I'm going to be storing everything. This is where I'm going to have to go and get all of my veggies that I want. You can stop it at any time because it's only when it comes back, it will see that rail isn't powered and it will stop it in its tracks. So this one I stopped onto bricks. Unlike this farm over here, we could have done the same thing. And I stopped it onto bricks because when it stops, it places as well. So when I mean it places, it will cause these items to break. So this farmland will become solid dirt like this, which you saw that happen. Would have happened in the same thing that happens over here. So I just made this farm 2 blocks shorter. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's so much. And it's just going to keep going anyway. So it's going to be really, really productive. Now I'm going to grab some bone meal just to increase the speed of these dudes because I want to see this thing harvest the melons and pumpkins so badly. Look, the little strawberry's got flowers on. Oh, I love it. It's so cute. Oh, I think it's... Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, buddy, you got 1 melon. Okay, you are ready and... Come. You're ready. Okay. So, guys, please grow. But how cute is this with the little flowers? And then they become like little fruits. And then the fruits ripen. And these oats are looking so good. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and rip out all the sand and just put dirt in. I found some more rice. Let's go ahead and plant it over here. And there we go. The last one goes in right there. Okay, so these are sorted. So we can go ahead and bone meal these so they can get going as well. Okay, let's turn the farm on and let's see how it harvests that melon. Okay, this is it. It's going for it. Okay, all of the stuff is just transferring over. And it worked! That's so cool. Okay, so there is no melon here, so that means it must have been picked up. Let's go down and have a look over here. And there's the 4 melon slices. It works, guys. It works. And there you have it, guys. My farms are working beautifully. So the melons have been harvested. This is the farm over here. So we've got a railway farm, essentially. And on this side, we have a circular farm. So I'm going to be growing some onions over here once this gives me enough seeds to plant. And that is it for this video. I'm so happy with these farms. I think they turned out so beautiful. And if I've missed any of the farms, if you can think of any other farm that needs to be added into this greenhouse, please leave it in the comments below. I'd love your feedback on these farms. And if there's anything that you think I could do to maybe make these farms more efficient or more awesome or better or anything else, leave it in the comments below. I'd love your feedback. And if you enjoyed this video, then why don't you leave me a like? In the live streams that I do every single week, so I post a video once a week and a live stream every single week, I would love it if you subscribed and you joined the live streams. The live streams are so much fun. So this week I streamed for about 4.5 hours and we sat chatting so nicely. Unfortunately, I had to end the stream because I needed to record. And yeah, people were sad, but I had to get going. I needed to record this video. So go ahead, subscribe if you want to join the live stream. And I have a Discord. It's linked in the description below. And in the live stream, we spoke about it and we got the sparkles. So if you want to join Discord and become one of the sparklers, then go ahead. Go ahead, join Discord and become a sparkler. I don't know. Don't ask. The live stream is pretty funny. All right, cool. So I will see you guys next week. Have a great weekend and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a good one. Bye.